Hello everyone, today I'm going to review the Nest thermostat. Basically it is not just the review but it is the installation and review of the Nest thermostat. I bought this Nest thermostat recently. What is Nest thermostat? So the Nest thermostat is a self-learning thermostat. Basically it looks kind of a circular, very neat and fancy, and it automatically helps save energy when you are away, and you can control it using the Nest app, tablet or laptop. The history behind this Nest thermostat is that Google bought Nest for $3.2 billion in January 2014. So obviously it has something peculiar or interesting with the Nest. That's why Google bought it. It is kind of artificial intelligent kind of thermostat which learns from your pattern you set up on day-to-day basis, and then learn from the pattern and reset and sets the temperature on daily basis. Uh, this is available on Amazon, and the good thing about this third generation Nest thermostat is that this works with Amazon Alexa for voice control. What it means is that if you have Amazon Dot or Amazon Echo, from the from any room you can just change the temperature. Let's assume that your thermostat is installed in hallway, okay, or it is downstairs and you are in the on the second floor of the your house, and you would like to change the temperature at midnight, increase the temperature by 2 degrees or decrease the temperature by say 2 degree. You just say decrease the temperature by 2 degree to Amazon Echo, and automatically the Nest will change the temperature. So basically it is compatible with Amazon Alexa or Amazon Echo. This has home away assistance. Nest automatically turns itself down when nobody is at home to self and save the energy. You can remotely control the Nest thermostat, and it has a Farsight feature. What exactly this Farsight feature means? When Nest spots you across the room, it has the sensors, and when it Nest spots you across the room, it lights up to show you the time and temperature or the weather, and it also maintains the energy history of your thermostat. And when the Nest leaf appears on the Nest thermostat, that means you choose a temperature that saves energy. It guides you in the right direction. So basically interesting thermostat, in general available for $250 on any site, at Target, Kohl's, Amazon, Walmart, anywhere. But on Thanksgiving I bought this for a cheaper rate, that is for $200. In addition to this, if you see the box is pretty straightforward, and it is kind of wrapped. And one important thing is mentioned on this box is that before unwrapping, please check compatibility at nest.com/works. That means you have to make sure that whatever the Nest thermostat, wherever you are going to install this Nest thermostat, it is compatible with your existing thermostat system. So let me show you that site. This is the site. It's pretty much easy. It has a video, and video says that I'm not going to play the video, but I'll just show you some parts of the video. Basically it is available on the YouTube. So
welcome to Nest. So this video will help you determine if the Nest learning thermostat is compatible with your.
Let me go to the YouTube so that I can forward that part. So this is the YouTube, and it shows that how to examine the wirings. So Nest suggests that first remove the wirings, or first remove the existing thermostat, like this, and then take the picture of the current wiring. And Nest doesn't work with the AC wires. Means like if it is a powered thermostat, or your system is powered thermostat system, then the Nest won't work. So once you check the wirings, so here it says that anywhere if it is written, if it is 110 VAC, then the Nest thermostat won't work. Basically, you can go over this video. It is available on the Nest site. So what they says is that take the picture of the Nest thermostat, current thermostat, and then come back to the. So this is a conventional picture or conventional thermostat. Take the picture of this one, and then come back to the website. That is, this is the website, and on this website you have to just click on the wires which are available, and basically as soon as you hit the once you select the wires, Nest application will print the your compatibility diagram. So you have to just hook up this thermostat at the place where you are going to install it, and follow the directions. So white will go white, yellow will go yellow, green green, and orange will go to RH, something like this. This picture will vary, depends on the setup you have. And as per the Nest thermostat or Nest site, it says that in general, anyone who has a little bit of comfort level with the small wirings, they can replace the existing thermostat with the within 30 minutes. And basically the Nest thermostat stocks, you have to configure it with your router, current router or current wireless system, your wireless system, home wireless system, and then automatically it will you can control the Nest thermostat from the app. So let's assume that if you are not at home, and you have already installed the app on your phone, so Nest will figure it out that you are away from the home, and it will shut down the thermostat to save the energy. So if you have two people at home and you have registered two phones with the Nest thermostat, and both the phones are away from the home, the thermostat will shut off itself. As soon as you come nearby the house, the thermostat will start it by itself to set the temperature. So once you reach home, you'll get the same temperature what you are looking for on day-to-day basis. So pretty good and interesting concept. And this is a third generation thermostat. It is in business from last 10-15 years, and they are good, they are doing good, really good. So let me go to the place where I have my current thermostat. I'm going to list out each and every step, just to show you that what exactly the problems I face during the installation. So let's go back to the place where I have my current thermostat. Okay, here I am in the room where our thermostat is installed, and this is our existing thermostat which we are going to replace with the new thermostat, that is Nest thermostat. But before installing the Nest thermostat, I would like to see that whether the Nest thermostat is compatible with our wirings or not. So first thing first, as per the instructions, to access the wirings, we have to remove the faceplate of this existing thermostat. And before doing any kind of work, first switch off the thermostat. So I have switched off the system, and remove this front plate. So I'm able to remove the front plate very easily, no issues at all. Okay, and it depends on the different types of thermostat that how you can pull that front plate. Now to access the thermostat wirings, I have to take out this piece. So I'm going to use the flathead screwdriver to just remove these screws. One is already loosened, so let me remove this one also. And this is kind of a old thermostat where you have the mercury. Nowadays no thermostat comes with the mercury, but this is the thermostat which has the mercury. So I'm removing this third screw also, and this is what. So as per the Nest site, we have to look at the current wirings. So I'm going to take the picture of this one, and what I see is that we have the green wiring G, RC, RH, W and yellow. So I have like 4 types of wires are there. One is G green, RC, then Y yellow, W white, and RH. RH is kind of RH is hidden, but so I'm going to insert these specifications in the Nest thermostat website, and see that whether the Nest thermostat is compatible with these wirings. And I'm pretty much sure that this our thermostat wiring is compatible with the Nest thermostat, but still I will check one more time. To remove this faceplate, we have to remove this screw and this screw, and then this will come out and remove all the wirings. So I've already took the picture of this one. Let's go to the Nest website and see that what type of wirings are required for the on the Nest thermostat. So we are back to the computer again. Now we have done with the checking the wirings in the current thermostat, and as I mentioned earlier, there are 4 wires in the in our current thermostat. And basically now we have to go to the website where we can check the compatibility of the existing thermostat to see that where the Nest thermostat can be used or not. So I open the another browser, and I've added I've used the link nest.com/works, and it takes me to this page. So if I show you both these pages side by side, on this particular page there are different options are there to check the wires. So it's pretty easy. Look at the thermostat wirings what you currently have and check all those boxes. So I have here green wire, so I'm going to click the G button and G checkbox. Then I have RC, so I'm going to click here RC. I have here RH, so I'm going to click RH. I have here yellow Y, so yellow Y, and the last one is the W, so I'm going to click W. So I have 1 2 3 4 and 5 wires. So once this is done, I'm going to hit continue, and it is going to check the compatibility. So now it is asking me that whether the Nest thermostat which I am trying to install is the 2nd generation or the 3rd generation. Since mine is 3rd generation, I'm going to click this one. As soon as I clicked on this one, it gives me the final status, and it says that you are compatible, and it also shows you the wirings what are required for the thermostat. Now there are like 5 wires are there which we have to replace on the thermostat. The only thing I am little bit confused in my wirings is that if you look at the red wires carefully, the red wire is coming from inside and going to RC, and then another red wire RC is also short with RH. So I have to see that how it is going to work. But other than that, I don't see any challenge to connect the Nest thermostat to the existing thermostat. So I'll go downstairs, remove the old thermostat, and replace the old thermostat with the new thermostat. But before that, I'm going to open the Nest thermostat box to see that what exactly is inside. So hang tight. Okay, now the next step is basically opening the box and see that what is inside the box. Once we have everything ready, we are going to just install this Nest thermostat, and then last step is going to be setting up the thermostat, basically setting up the Wi-Fi, setting up the Nest thermostat with Amazon Echo or with the app, all those kind of things. So I'm going to open this box and see that what is inside. So it's very neat and neatly packed together. So this is just the cover, which is of no use. This is just to protect the Nest thermostat screen from during the packaging. And this is actual Nest thermostat, which will go on the faceplate and very neatly typed. And there is a screen on this one, and it says that remove this protective screen after the installation. So what we have is, let me line up all those things here. So this we got the actual Nest, then this is some packaging. I think it is just the manuals and all the stuff. Let me remove those also. Yes, it is basically the manuals, warranty card and all those things, which I am familiar with, so I'm not going to use this one anyway. And then what I have inside is that basically the Nest unit, where actually all these wires will go. So if it is yellow, it will go here, green, orange and so on. So this is the actual thermostat, which will go on the faceplate. Then they have given this very fancy screwdriver, which I'm not going to use, but very neat and fancy screwdriver. I don't know why they have to waste time, waste money on this screwdriver. They can just reduce the cost by not including this one. But anyway, and then what else we have inside? I do see some screws and faceplate. Okay, so this is the faceplate. So either you use this one or using the screws. There are screws are also there. So there are total 4 screws are given, 2 little bit bigger and 2 smaller. So these are the screws, and then there are 2 big screws are there, just in case if you have to install it in the wall itself. And then there is a faceplate. So not much is there other than whatever we have here. The main important thing is this one, the actual thermostat and the thermostat unit. So this is what we have. Nothing much to explain here. Let's go and now install the thermostat. One thing always remember that whenever actually you are installing this thermostat, not only switch off the thermostat but switch off the entire current coming to the heating unit and the air conditioning unit. So from the main unit, first I am going to switch off the air conditioning current, as well as the heating system current. And once that is done, I'm going to remove the old thermostat, which is the current thermostat, and install this new thermostat, that is Nest thermostat. So here we are with the place where we have the old thermostat. I removed the old thermostat faceplate, which I showed you earlier also. And after removing the faceplate, it exposes all the wires. I have like 5 wires. One is the green, second one is RH, third one is RC, fourth one is yellow, and fifth one is white. What I observed here is that the red wire which goes to the RC and RH is as the same wire. It is not two, these are not 2 separate wires. So this red wire is coming first, going to the RC and then going to the RH. So I was not sure that how to handle this type of situation, because in the Nest thermostat, for if you see here, for the Nest thermostat, RC is there and RH is there. So I did some research and found that on the Nest site, what they mentioned that if your existing thermostat have the jumper connector from RC to RH, then there is no need to connect on the Nest thermostat, do the connection like this. Basically, no need to jump the RC and RH, because Nest internally knows that the power is shared between the heating and the cooling, and automatically internally it jumps the RC and RH. So as per the instructions, the red wire will only go to the RC, or it can go to the RH, either one of them. No need to join them together. And rest of the wires like the green, yellow, white, they will go to the respective boxes. So, and one more thing which I observed, if you see here, I've labeled these wires using my manual labels, using these sticky pads. But I was wondering that, because when I was going through the documentation earlier, what I found that Nest also provides the label, but I thought maybe in my package the labels are not there, so I missed them. But eventually I found them, and they are inside the booklet only. These stickers, if you see, they are here. So basically I've wasted my time creating these labels to mark the wires. So if you are installing this one, don't create your own labels, just use the existing labels provided with the system. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the Nest thermostat with these wires, and I will show you that how exactly it can be done. So I've removed the old thermostat, and pretty much now we are ready for installing the new thermostat. Earlier my plan was to install the new thermostat on the wall itself, no faceplate at all. But what I found that the place where I used to have the old thermostat, that part has not been painted. So if I install the old new thermostat like this remaining portion will look ugly. So what I've decided to use the faceplate which came with the Nest thermostat. So the way it will work is that this steel plate will go like this on the wall, and on top of that this white faceplate will go like this, and it will cover the entire surface. So it will be like this, and the Nest thermostat will be installed on this one in this circular groove. So let me do that part, and after that I'll show you the connected wirings. So after that it's just a matter of setting up the thermostat, and we are done. And here I am done with now installing the base plate for the Nest thermostat. And if you see, while installation, use this bubble leveler to make sure that the Nest thermostat is horizontally straight, and all the connections looks okay. And now basically I have to install the actual Nest thermostat viewer on this one, which will go inside this one. And then it is start the current and program it. So I'll show you that part in a while. And here I am done with the installation of the Nest thermostat. All the wires are hooked up, and now the last part is pressing this Nest screen on the stat board, and once you get the click, that means it is done. So now I'll go downstairs and switch on the Nest thermostat, switch on the power for the air conditioning system, and we'll start the setting up of the Nest thermostat. And now I've restarted the power and the basement for both heating and air conditioning system. And this is the initial screen which will allow us to set up the thermostat on the network, as well as per our requirement. So this particular home screen takes a while, maybe 30 seconds to 40 seconds. Once it is done, it will allow you to select different options. I'll wait for another 10-15 seconds to see that whether it comes up. Otherwise I will just forward the video in this part. Okay, here we go. Now it's asking us that which country we are from. So is it English UK or English US? So I am selecting English US. So the way you can select the option is by this outer rim. If you rotate it counterclockwise, it will go down. Anti-clockwise, it will go up. And to select a particular option, you have to just press this entire rim. So I'm just selecting this English US, and after that it is asking me to confirm whether it is English US. I'm confirming English US. Now it is asking us to select the internet connection. So I'm going to select the internet connection. Connect to the internet for remote control updates and local weather. So I'm going to say connect, and it will start showing all the wireless connections in your vicinity. I'm going to select the one which is mine. Let's assume that if I select this one, it will ask us to insert the password. So let me select my network connection, enter the password, and after that I will show you when it gets connect to the system. And after inserting the password, it is now trying to connect to the internet, and it has been connected to the thermostat is online. Press continue. So it is first time it will check for the updates. Since your thermostat, since there are no updates are available, it just skip that step, and now it is asking me for the location. So by default, based on the area where you are, the thermostat will select the current location. So it selected the Piscataway Township, New Jersey, but since this is not my exact location, so I'm going to change this one, and I'm going to be precisely enter the location which I belongs to. So it is asking me for inserting the zip code. So and once you select, it is now another second option is please describe this location. Is it a single family? So it is mine is single family, so I'm selecting that one. Now where is your thermostat located? Mine is in the dining room, so I'm going to do the dining room. And now it is asking me to select the heating and cooling. I've selected heating and cooling, and since I'm not a pro, I'm going to select the homeowner, and it will show you the wiring which we have done earlier. So it is just asking you to confirm that this wiring is correct. In my case, it is confirmed that this is what the wiring we have done. So I'm going to just say continue. Now it is asking me what systems you have. I have heating, cooling and fan, so I'm just going to say continue. And since it is the source for heating is electrical, I'm going to say electrical. And the type of heating is forced air, because it is go through the duct, so I'm going to say forced air. In case if you are not sure, you can always go to the more info and select the type of heating or definition of these different heating. So I'm selecting forced air, and now it is asking me to select the temperature. Should Nest begin by heating or cooling your home? The reason why it is asking you this option, because if you are setting up your thermostat in the summer, you are going to start with the cooling. If you are going to set up your thermostat in winter, you are going to start with heating. I am setting up my thermostat in winter, so I am going to select heating, and I am going to select the heating temperature also. Let me select it to maximum whatever it is available, 64, 65, 66, 70, and I'm just going to say now done. And now it is going to do the system test. Nest is now configured for your system. Say continue. I'm going to set test now, and heating. So what is going to happen that this will start the heating system, and the hot water will start flowing through the duct. So just go to the duct and see that whether the warm air is coming or not. If yes, just say done, and the heat has been turned off. Say done. And what do you want to test? I'm done with heating, so I'm going to just say done and continue and finish. So this is how we are done with the setting off of the temperature. Now if you want to increase the temperature to say 73 degrees, you just do that one, and within few minutes it will go to that temperature. So it shows that heat set to 73 degree. The green leaf means it is basically the idle temperature for this location, and we are in the energy saving mode. So this is how you set up the thermostat. To get to the main menu, just click on this one and you will find this one, different menus. So it is energy, fan, thermostat, settings, calendars or schedule, and so on. So this is how we are done with the setting up of the thermostat. Watch out for my video of connecting the thermostat to the eco dot. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.